my name is Emily and I am the outreach coordinator here at Choices Clinic, and today we're going to be talking about self-care. Self-care is so essential because we need to have a healthy body and a healthy mind to be able to function at our best. So let's talk about screen time management. So the reason why we need to manage our screen time is because when we have too much screen time, it affects us in a negative way, both mentally and physically. So let's start with some helpful to-dos. So first, we could start by turning off our phone 1 hour before you go to bed. This will limit the blue light exposure and help restore your melatonin cycle, which is essential for a good night's sleep. Try spending the first hour of your day without any screen time. You can use this time to wake up and to set an intention for your day. Maybe before you go to bed, put your phone on airplane mode so that you aren't distracted by any incoming calls or texts so you can get a good night's sleep. Remember that you deserve time to unwind and to rest every day. Now let's talk about social media and self-worth. This is so important because of our mental health and how we think of ourselves in relation to other people. So let's talk about some helpful to-dos with managing our social media and ultimately helping manage our self-worth. So one thing that you can do is unfollow accounts that make you feel inferior or anxious. You need to think about your Instagram or any social media feed as almost like an influence. It's something that's coming into your body and into your mind and it's affecting you. So you want to make sure that any accounts that are making you feel inferior or anxious, you don't need to have that in your life and you can just unfollow them. Another thing you can do is to monitor your social media time. Make sure that you're not living on TikTok. Take time to actually interact with your family, your friends, spend time unplugged, and just reset. Take time to establish your values and stand firm in those. You don't have to waver when someone else is doing something different. Maybe you have a boundary that is physical, emotional, or verbal. That doesn't mean that you have to stop that boundary just because somebody else is doing it on social media. Stand firm in your values. Lastly, let's talk about our mental health. So mental health affects us in every single area of our life, so we need to take time to properly care for it. Let's start with some helpful to-dos. Let's get enough sleep, water, fresh air, and exercise. This is something that we need to make time for on a daily basis. We need to monitor and limit our screen time and our social media time. Again, we kind of went through those things of how they affect us both mentally and physically. We need to take time to unplug and to unwind. Your body is a very complex system and there's a million things going on inside of you every single day. Even if you don't feel like you're busy or you're doing a lot of things in your life, you still need to take time to unplug and to unwind. Lastly, managing your stress levels is essential for every function in your body. When you're feeling anxious or depressed, don't ignore those symptoms. Take time to make sure that you're doing well physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually.